It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't even stop now.
I'm sorry. You was about to play that?
It's all gravy. It's all gravy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thursday, a.k.a. Friday Eve. Good morning, Ashley Newman. Good morning, all those Takeover Legends supporters. Good morning, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, and all that good stuff. The weekend is almost here. The weekend is almost here. It is almost here. What? Oh, I thought another person was popping up. I was like, what in the hell? What happened?
I was going to say, wait.
Hey, Black love himself. He wanted 2 squares. Give me 2 squares.
Oh, I didn't know I came up live. I was trying to do something.
Yeah. Good morning, Nikki White Chocolate, a.k.a.
Nikki.
The Slick Talker.
Ashley was first. Ashley Newman was up first.
I don't know if she was the first to get on the board. I don't know who was first on the comments. I ain't look at the comments.
No, she was. Ashley was up.
Good morning. Good morning, RG Parker. Good morning. How are you, Miss Parker? How's everything?
Miss Parker.
My New York City.
Parker know what she doing. She know what she doing.
Miss Parker know what it is. She know what it is. Good morning. Don't forget, y'all. We're here Tuesday through Fridays. 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Mondays, we not. It's just a long story. I just got stuff I got to do on Mondays. That's all. It's just, trying to, one day when we get the full team together, everybody will be able to do our show on Mondays, but we thank you for your support. Let me make sure my Facebook is public, because every time I go there, it's public. Then they tell me it's not public, and it's like, it's not public.
No, it's been working. Facebook was working.
So let me make sure it stays public and everything like that. Yeah, there we go.
Afro
right
Queen, good morning. Good morning. Jeanette is up. She's on YouTube.
Public. Beautiful. Yeah, go to YouTube, Michael Shawn and the Takeover.
I rock with YouTube better anyway. I think.
Yeah, we just trying to get enough people. We really ain't in a situation, Jay Black, to be like, just go one place. We really ain't in a situation. Just go one place, and that's it.
Go to YouTube, type in Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, hit notifications, and you get you.
Hit your notifications, and we can rock out and get this extra hot. All right, Sexy Mo, how was your night? You look nice this morning. You look nice. You got a little shine. You got a little, not a bad shine, but a good shine. You got a shine. You got a,
That must mean I look broke down most mornings.
No, you look nice. No. Don't disregard your other appearance simply because you allowed your insecurity to kick in on a great compliment that I just gave you. You look good. You look nice.
Well, I went to the doctor yesterday. I have to have a stress test. Well, my EKG was good. Blood pressure good. Got to check on all of those things. But I have to get a stress test. So I've been trying to be not stressed, relax a little bit, not run as much. Yeah, all of those.
Yeah, they're gonna give you a stress. Give me a fucking stress. You and your bullshit stress test. You don't know the stress I go through every day and still function. Go ahead, make me run on the treadmill for a little while.
Monitor though, they're gonna send me home with a monitor, so it's not like I could fake it.
Right,
you gotta wear this thing for like 24 hours. It captures all the things with your heart. So if somebody gets you upset, it's gonna catch that. So yeah. Just trying to keep it calm.
It's like falling in love again. Falling in love, man. It catches your heart and can feel everything that you're going through. Yep. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Then they told me I had to open up my back door. I was just like,
Oh, wait a second.
Like, I'm not ready.
What in the hell? I didn't hear what. Why did you have to open up the back door? Why did you have to open the back door?
So of course, I'm gonna have to have a colonoscopy.
Oh yeah, I'm saving that. I'm trying. I know I gotta go, but man,
I have a family history of colon cancer, so they were like, you can't wait. You got to get yours early in life, and I'm like, but can't we just? Doctor was like, nope. So I gotta go and take this medicine. So I'm not.
Oh, that's what they call it now. What you taking? They call it medicine.
Yeah, I was like, can you put me to sleep? Like,
but that's good. That's good.
To have a total stranger looking at all of your unmentionables, not
Open
not
up.
just the front, but the back too is not. It's not a.
Do they put you to sleep for that though? So you don't even know what's going on?
No, they do not put you to sleep, Jay Black.
They don't put you to sleep? I thought they did.
No, you're up.
Yeah, so they give you some type of pain stuff, like whatever, like.
So
they putting a mic? Aren't they putting a camera in your butt?
Yes.
Wow, that's really evasive.
Yes. It's a scope. They see everything.
Yeah, so they got to give you something for the pain. You just can't take a whole camera in the butt and be all good with it. Like,
well, you don't know how deep.
Well, so the thing is,
everybody I heard went to sleep.
Yeah, it's a canal. Maybe they put men to sleep, but and don't afford that to women. I don't know, but he told me I wouldn't be asleep, but they would give you like something to relax you. But yeah, all in your innards.
What is that? Oh, in
your insides, your innards.
I'm gonna ask him about. There's somebody's job who had a colonoscopy. I'm gonna ask him, did you get put to sleep or what?
Someone's
did they
at your back door.
Maybe my doctor just. If maybe he doesn't do it, but maybe I should double back and ask.
You just double back and ask. They're putting a camera in you. Like, what are you like? I don't care what a veteran you are. Even Keisha, Joe Smith's wife would need a damn anesthesia. You just can't go in there.
Someone.
Yeah. Talking about just get some lubrication.
Numb it first.
Yeah.
I asked all the important questions.
Jeanette said they put me.
You gonna put me to sleep?
Jeanette said they put her to sleep. They put her to sleep. Yeah, you can't. I don't care what a veteran you are with that. You gotta put a camera in you.
Yeah, so I was nervous. I was like, dude, I asked all those questions. Those the first ones I asked.
See, they put Jeanette to sleep. They put Miss Parker to sleep.
Maybe I need to
you need a new doctor.
Go back to the doctor and ask.
What type of Pornhub doctor you going to? Like, what?
I want you up. I want you to see this. I want you up. You feel me?
Take that.
You feel me?
Somebody grab.
I need to find another gastroenterologist.
He's taking a whole 4K camera, and you're talking about you don't need no anesthesia. What are you talking about? No, I need you to see what we see. No, I don't. Show me the results. Show me the pictures.
But we'll give you something. We'll give you something to make you drowsy. But like what?
Drowsy. He coming over here giving you Tylenol. He trying to Bill Cosby you. He wants you sort of awake for this. Man, listen,
I wasn't comfortable.
I'm scared. I'm scared for you now. I had one over RG Parker. All right. Well, that's big news. When does the camera go there? When do you have the camera situation?
So the 30th of November.
Oh, okay. So you got time to research.
I have to go back to the doctor for the stress test on November the 10th.
Yeah, don't wear that monitor while you're doing the show. I think that might
your back door.
Don't wear that monitor while you're doing the show. That could ruin everything. Did I pause? Did she pause?
She paused. She
froze.
She did it.
Oh, there you go. I don't even want to say where I had a camera. All right, well, Cap.
Oh, all right, Cap Quest.
If you say you don't want to say, that means you really want to say.
So Cap Quest has a studio. Remember, he has the film studio.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, that wasn't Cap.
Were they sleep, Cap, or were they I
thought that was the porn guy
that was the Tony Brown guy.
Tony Brown.
Oh, I thought Cap did too. I thought he had something going on.
Yeah, give me the good juice. How was your night, Jay Black? Any you got any cameras in your future?
Someone's
any
cameras at your back door.
That won't be me.
Because you're around that age.
Well,
we around that age.
Yeah, because you guys are up for your prostate exam.
They say when you over 50 plus is when that stuff starts. What they said.
Not if you have a family history, it starts before then. That's why I'm in the position I'm in.
They said 55 plus. You see,
I got my prostate checked a long time. I got to check twice, but
Not your prostate is earlier.
Yeah, I got that a long time ago, and I got to do that again.
Like you should be getting your prostate checked as well at your age now.
One's at your back door.
Don't worry, Lady Q gonna get them. She know. Lady Q know what it is. She know.
Age now, you definitely want to get your prostate checked every
year. Jay gonna be traumatized. It's not a big deal, but Jay gonna be traumatized. She gonna have to hug him late at night. Like she gonna have to hug him to sleep. Like, she got to put a blanket. She got to put a blanket over him.
She had to sign it. She had to sign a confidentiality. It's like she can't throw it up in my face. She can't never bring it up. Like I would literally no. If you want me to protect myself and go through all that, need to be some understanding.
Wait,
it's natural.
She'll try to clown. I mean, she ain't never did it, but I don't like people having this.
Why do we have to limit what we say because you're doing something to save your fucking life? Like, why do we have to limit? Why can't we play?
Jeanette said, yes, Mo, we have a family history, Jay Black.
Bam, look at that. Look at that right there. Jay wasn't even sure about it. He didn't even know.
No. Well, we'll figure all that out.
So I guess our back door is gonna be open together.
No, it won't be.
Or someone's at your back door.
We just gonna be getting checked.
Oh man.
So I got a message yesterday. I got a text message from somebody, and I almost clicked on it because a picture popped up. I was like, Dad. So if you got a text message from her, Mike, would you answer it?
No.
Why not?
She looks super young. She looked fake, and she looks super young.
She fake. That's what I said. I said, Lady Q, is this person fake? Is this an AI texting me?
That looks like an AI.
I bet you somebody would have clicked the link or responded. Like they can make people look like they real people, but they're not real.
She looked like a mannequin. I don't even. I got a text message that said, did I delete the text message or did I block it? I'm telling you, the holiday season is about to be crazy. Somebody said something about camp. But go ahead. How was the rest of your night? I'm gonna find
that was it. I didn't want to Lady Q to think I was doing something. I said, let me just show her.
With the robot?
I didn't. First, I didn't know it was a robot. She said, there's an AI bot, right? They make people that look like they real, and they can. Yes. I didn't realize how intricate that was until she was breaking all this stuff down. But you can literally make somebody that looks real. Yeah,
I've been trying to tell you, but nobody listening because it's just me rambling. I've been trying to tell you the most dangerous thing, the destruction of civilization is going to be this damn AI. But
that looked like if you at a fast glance, the hair looked like she got a hair part and everything.
I don't care if she's real. She like she's 15. So you're not gonna get me. She's like a 15-year-old who really don't know how to do her makeup.
Yeah, no, it's a no for me, dog. And look at the hair; it looks like
that AI world is crazy. Jeanette said, "Nope, don't know her.
Don't know her. I don't know you, bitch." Mm-hmm. I got a text. How was the rest of your night, Jay? Go ahead.
The rest of the night was good. Everything was good. Good.
Then how was yours, Mike?
I got a text message. All right, I'll tell you this. I got a text message from a number. I didn't have it locked in, but it was an official number. Do you have time tomorrow? Let's go camping. Just random.
Oh, camping.
Not camping.
Now I ain't answered that. I just blocked it.
The spam is on.
Camping.
I don't care how bad you are. Listen, you're not getting me camping unless there's a resort that we're gonna stay at, and then we just gonna walk to the campsite during the day and just do a whole bunch of roasting marshmallows and stuff like that. I ain't going camping. I'm not a bug person. I don't do bugs. I don't want to spray stuff to protect me from bugs. I don't want to zip stuff up so that bugs don't come in. I don't want to play like that. But yeah, I got that. And I sent Jay a video. I'm trying to, because I sent it via your text. Because even if it's bad, we have to play this because this is hilarious. Because this is funny that the supporters we have on this show will go through no lengths. So Mo, you missed the show yesterday, so there's a chance I might have my OnlyFans. I might, but I think Jay deleted because I had a Halloween dance that I posted.
Yeah, it's gone.
And Jay, for whatever reason, Jay.
I went back to TikTok and said it was unavailable now. I thought your employer might have said, "Yo, take that down."
No. So it started a whole thing because I had my job uniform on, and because your stories. I put it on a story first, so I probably shouldn't have done that because stories have an expiration date.
Yeah,
and it was like over 1,000 views that came on for the little thing. So we were talking about OnlyFans, but you were here when we talking about the OnlyFans, right?
I was, yes.
All right, so my name was Magic Mail Store Mike. That was gonna be my fan.
Mail Store
Mike.
So
I was. You weren't here when I was working on the dances. I was working on the sexy dances, being around boxes and taping and shit like that. And so I was working on it and doing everything. I said, all right, let me get back serious. And I'm gonna have, because I got different variations of the UPS mail store. I got the V-neck sweater, I got the polo short sleeve. I got
you got the collection.
Yeah, I got the polo. I even got the jacket. I even got the winter jacket. It's actually a nice winter jacket. If I could write enough material, I would wear it on stage so it would fit. And so the name was Magic Mail Store Mike. So there won't be any copyright infringements on it. Magic Mail Store Mike, whatever. And it's not UPS, just mail store. Well, one of our people, and I ain't see her on here yet. Let me see if she's on here yet. Let me see. Let me look at these comments. Yeah, I guess you were too busy harassing me. So I went to lunch. And then I went to go pick up the twins. And none other than Stacy Mitchell.
Oh, Stacy Mitchell
comes into my store.
She popped up
with a phone with the little hook, and she's recording. Now I saw her send me a video, right? She
came into your job with the thing on the stand, recorded. Yes, so you like, what the? I'm at work.
I wasn't there. I was at the parent pickup line picking up the twins from school. So I looked at it and I was like, oh, I'll check it out. I'm thinking she's sending me from social media. Like she'll send me some stuff and everything every once in a while. Send me a crazy story. I said, I'll look at it later, right? But the twins was taking a little bit. So I said, let me look at it now. So I popped it on and I see her walk. All I see is somebody walking. And then I realized, I said, why does that look like my job? So she walked into my job talking about, hey, I'm looking for Magic Mike. Is Magic Mike here? What?
Oh God.
You don't think we taking this too far right now?
So she can't. I'm looking for Magic Mike.
She's looking for Magic Mike.
That's classic.
No, she has no idea. She has no idea that I literally had to pray at work because I was on the verge. Like the words are about to come out my mouth to curse this bitch out at work that I work with. Because she's a disrespectful little hoe. And I was this close. And I had to literally meditate and ask myself, is it worth it, Mike? Because what I wanted to say, there was going to be no coming back. Because once I start, it's going to be a 10-minute rant. And I'm coming for your neck. Because she's a kid. Now, mind you, it was my bad. So, mind you, after I had gone through all that, I left for lunch. Here comes Stacy Mitchell, and she wants to play. She wants to play the same job that everybody knows I was super, like, on the verge of losing my job. What? So she recorded the whole thing. So here they go. They go, but how these motherfuckers know? She goes, where's Magic Mike? And they were like, Mike don't come back till 3:00. Oh, well, you tell him Stacy the Mitchell Experience. Stop by to see him. And one of the ladies,
you gotta get this uploaded. I see the text, but it won't work.
And one of the ladies was like, he'll be back at 3. You can just wait a little bit. And she was like, nah, I'm not gonna wait. Just tell him Stacy Mitchell the Experience. Stop by.
What? But wait a minute. So nobody asked like what the Stacy Mitchell Experience was? Because this sound like a porno.
No, Stacy Mitchell, she coming in extra aggressive. And
she really said like you can't I wish I could upload this. Or I guess you can't really see it if I play it.
Yeah, she stepped in.
Like you can probably hear it. Wait a minute.
Magic Mike here. Hello. Is Magic Mike here? Magic Mike. I need to see Magic Mike. He ain't here. Magic Mike ain't here. Child, you telling the Stacy Mitchell Experience was here to see him. 2:30. It's only 2:28. Oh, okay. All right.
Did she give out your homework schedule?
Okay, Magic Mike. I was here to see Magic Mike, but he ain't here. Okay,
what the hell?
Like that?
Yo, that's like an episode of Punk.
That's hilarious.
So when I saw it now, by the time I saw it now, I'm on my way back to work, and I'm like, yo, oh my God.
Why your job?
We gotta upload this somehow.
Your work schedule, like why your job? Like
yeah, they ain't supposed to give out your schedule. It's like 2:30. She could have been trying to do some bodily harm to you.
I was like, did somebody come by to see me? They was like, yes, they did. A Stacy Mitchell Experience came by. And I told her, I thought you got back at 2:30, but I was corrected by Kelly. Kelly said you came back at 3. And she was like, wow, she was a vibrant person. She was very lively. And I could see she was ready to tape. And I was wondering to myself, well, what's Mike gonna do if he was here? And I said, I probably would have just danced for her.
Start dancing.
Yeah, she was like, and then they were like, dance? What do you mean dance? I said, yeah, I put this thing on social media. I was doing a Halloween dance, and she was like, well, then I showed everybody. Now everybody's like, oh, that's I love that dance. I love that. So
yeah, and now you got to be careful about how you talk about your coworkers on here, because now they're gonna be tuning in.
Oh, they can tune. The one can tune in all she want. You don't want this smoke, y'all. The one can tune it all she want. I dare you. Matter of fact, I double dare you. I double down. You old ass high school mentality motherfucker. How about that? Yeah, go get that. You lucky I can't. You lucky that the Lord came over me and I did all my meditation and people looking at me like I was okay. I said, y'all have no idea.
Y'all have no trees on your break.
What did I do? What?
You hugged some trees on your
No, break? I didn't hug no tree. I should have hugged the tree. There's a tree outside. I should have hugged the tree.
You should have hugged the tree.
The first one, he was not friendly. Well, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother.
Oh, they was your employees? I didn't see that. So
they're not my employees. They my coworkers. They ain't my employees. They my coworkers. I don't run that spot trust. But that was the day, and that was just about it. And then because I do my break, go pick up the twins, and I go right back to work at 3:00. So that was it. All right. I'm surprised that I just knew Stacey Mitchell was gonna be on here because she got the footage. She got the good footage.
Yeah, shout out to her for the footage. That was lit.
She is. Oh my God. All right. So for those people, real quick, just on a lighthearted topic, real quick, I just want to tell y'all something. And this is something that Jay Black, do you DoorDash? Do you DoorDash? Do you Uber Eats? Do you do any of that?
Never once have I ever.
I knew your cheap ass would never. It is so convenient. How could you never DoorDash or Uber Eats and how could you never have food delivered to your house?
I don't trust nobody, to be honest. I can just go get it myself.
So you trust the people to make it. You just don't trust people. You trust strangers to make the food.
I trust the fact that I can be there while it's being prepared.
You don't even know which one is yours.
I do know.
No, you don't. First of all, half the time you can't even see the kitchen, especially if you go to a Chinese spot. If you ever order Chinese food, you can't even see the kitchen. Them motherfuckers put their kitchen in the back. No, so be clear, because this is gonna affect. This is why Jay Black. I'm glad Stacey Mitchell. Send Jay Black the footage, you ass. You are hilarious. Send Jay Black the footage. You probably have some contact with him. You probably do have his email or something.
Yes, she does.
Stacey, send the footage so he can do whatever he does, little man. So Jay doesn't DoorDash. Sexy Mo, do you DoorDash? Do you Uber Eats?
I do all the time. Time, because I my life is crazy. I stay on the go. So a lot of times I often sometimes maybe like 3-4 times a week.
I don't do as much. When I lived in Texas, I did a lot. Like it was standard. I already knew the times. I already knew who was the fastest ones. I already knew it was already. I was like pop. I already knew what their specials were. So there's a warning that came out. I don't know if y'all saw it. As DoorDash warns users of delayed delivery times as a result of not tipping your driver. And I just want to say, duh. What did y'all think would happen if you didn't tip the driver before you get the food?
I tipped before, and it really irritates me because I always say, don't sit my food outside on my steps. Please put it inside the glass door, like inside the vestibule, right?
Right.
Especially in the summertime because ants and stuff, right?
Right.
Literally, they'll put it right there, which means that you didn't take the time to read the notes.
Didn't read the notes.
On there, the delivery note, right? And I pre-tipped you.
Right.
Mind you, the store that you're coming from is right around the corner. A lot of times I'll be wanting to take my tip back.
Yep.
Or lower it at least. Like not take it back all the way, but just like lower it.
Now, if you did, this is my thing with DoorDash. This is how I know I'm rolling the dice when I do Uber Eats, DoorDash, any of these food. I know I'm taking a risk. Just like I know I'm taking a risk when I go to a fast food spot. I know I'm taking a chance.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I know I'm taking a chance. I know I'm taking a chance at that point because I don't know if somebody, but I also know there's a big likelihood that if that DoorDash driver is hungry and I got some French fries in that bag, he took or she took some of my fries.
See, you don't trust them. See.
No, but I don't. I know wherever I go, I'm rolling the dice. Wherever I go, whatever food spot I go to, I know every time I eat Chinese food, I always sit there and go like, why do I order this when I don't know what these spare ribs really are? I don't know what these spare ribs really, these barbecues, I don't know what they really are. I don't know if they're really, I have no idea what I'm eating. But they're making it seem like, so I forgot. I thought I tipped after they dropped off the food, Mo.
Oh, like a Lyft or Uber. You do it afterwards.
Don't I? So they're saying if you don't tip pre,
which is crazy if you think about it, for a company to even put that up, to have a disclaimer before you place your order to say, if you do not have a tip, your order may take longer. Do you still want to not add a tip? That's crazy. You're forcing someone.
Well, DoorDash didn't put this up. I think this is a warning. No, I think anybody can make it look official. DoorDash is not going to tell you might be delayed if you don't put a tip up.
Oh, I thought this was officially from DoorDash.
No,
this order was
I googled this. I was like, oh snap!
I'll say my order came to about $30-some one day, and it had a select. They had like the pre-tip thing in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, my order's $30-some. You want me to tip $7? Like I'm at a restaurant? And yeah, I get it. Gas is more expensive or whatnot, but as much money as these little third-party ordering sites make, they need to pay their drivers a little bit more.
Yeah, they're never gonna do that. It always goes back to us,
especially all those hidden fees. Those fees you get, and then you know the subscription. I subscribe to Uber One. That's $9.99 a month. You know, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I don't do it as much anymore, but it always comes back to us having to supplement somebody's salary or hourly rate because y'all want to get them on that. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up that if you don't tip early, you might not see your food.
Expect delays. Expect delays. Expect fries shorted. Expect them going through your food and then retaping the bag back up.
I always ask my like what depending on the restaurant I order from, I always ask them, can you please seal the bag? And like if it comes with a drink, I'll say, can I get one of the closed beverages for safety reasons? And normally they accommodate.
So well, that's good that they normally do it.
Yeah, your wing stops, your places like that, they offer you like the fountain drink combo. I never take the fountain drink because I always feel like even with that little tab over it that they done did, like I'm just weird like that. So
yeah, I'll tip this. What
can you staple the bag, not tape it?
DoorDash is tired of the complaints about cold food because folks orders without a tip sat on the restaurants forever because no driver wanted to pick it up. Listen, the game is this. If you want to feed your laziness and literally not go out the house, it's gonna cost extra. If you really want to feed your you want to feed your hunger and your laziness, which is I don't even feel like. And listen, I don't know where you live, but there's always something.
Said she paid her laziness. She just paid extra $7.
And where Stacy lives, Stacy's right around the corner from stuff to eat. So I'm down the street from stuff to eat. So I don't know what to say.
Sometimes you may not have a car, Mike, or sometimes, you know, it's getting cold now. Like the fall is amongst us. And so, yeah, you might be wrapped up in your blanket and you just want your food delivered on a Saturday. You don't want to go nowhere. You've been running all week.
If your ass ain't got a car, you only be spending extra money on goddamn DoorDash. You need to stash that money to the side.
So you get
your little hoopty. You better say that. If you ain't got no car, you better say that for the Uber driver or the Lyft driver.
Food, though. They deliver food. So, like, if you order food, they deliver your groceries, too. Like Uber got this thing where if you order in the next 10 minutes after you put your order in, you can order other places without
all the latest deals.
I know she be on it. I know shit. I know. That's why I knew.
So what's the best one, Mo? Is it how many was DoorDash? It's what's the food ones out there?
So Uber DoorDash, Eats? Grubhub, of course, Uber Eats. And then they have like they have some local ones. They even actually have a black owned one in Philly.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they have a black-owned one. It's the young guy in Philly who has one. I can't think
Probably
of the
got
name.
limitations how far he can go. Like, come on, like.
But yeah, he started out a few years ago with this. I saw that and I thought that was a nice little niche.
Yeah, so he should be able to get at least his local neighborhood people should support him. If you're gonna order food, why not order from a black-owned?
And especially some of the black restaurants. So some of the black restaurants only take maybe like one or two, like of the places because there is a fee associated with it. If you notice, the restaurants are it's a higher price on DoorDash, your Grubhubs, your Uber Eats than the regular restaurant. So I went to order crab legs.
Wait, how would they know if I'm doing
crab legs? What
shout out to them.
What are we doing?
It was like $70-some, right? What? But when I go in if I would have went in the restaurant myself, it would have been like $40-some.
I don't know. I just listen, y'all. If y'all want it on time and y'all want it prompt, y'all better tip DoorDash. Y'all better do the pre-tip. Put $7 up.
That out there as a company, like that's crazy.
I guess they're acknowledging, hey, our drivers is what it is. And they want the tips, or it's going to be delayed. So don't be mad at us because you being cheap.
And then speaking of tips, and then we'll get to what I don't understand. Nikki White Chalk, new segment called "What I Don't Understand." Yes. I was in the hospital. My brother Ubered me a phone charge. Oh yeah, you know what? People will DoorDash
it ain't just food.
No,
they go to the store and go shopping for pharmacy, you for a phone charger.
CVS stuff, CVS, Walgreens, all of that.
People DoorDash their returns to my job.
This country is lazy.
They send somebody DoorDash, and I already know because they got this gaze look on their face. They don't know what the hell they doing, and they have a label and a package, and they for some reason they can barely speak English. Everybody who does this one, I'm not saying DoorDash and people who don't speak English, but for some reason people and they will return the package, and then they got to take a picture of it, and I'm like, oh, now I get it. They are $6.90. Yeah, people will not leave the house.
Wow.
Well, so if I need something, people who have agoraphobia, Mike, who legitimately need like your Uber Eats and stuff like that. Agoraphobia is somebody who actually has a diagnosis, who's scared. They cannot go outside. Like they have a physiological response to going outside.
Okay. You shit out of luck. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's a real thing. So for somebody like that, if they put in their notes for all y'all drivers,
so almost anything,
put it on the porch and not leave it outside. Like there's a reason. It's a method to the madness.
But if you can't go, then you go to school. Like how'd you go to school? Like how did you had to go outside at some point?
Develop it as a trigger, like a trauma response. So say something may have happened to you, and now you you're confined to your house. And you have a fear of going out because you're scared that maybe that trauma may happen. It's definitely very serious and severe.
So is there a cutoff? Like if somebody needed condoms or something like that, like I could request a condoms to be delivered, and they would have to go shopping for condoms and bring me condoms.
Whatever the
get out of here.
On that
That's what DoorDash is.
I'm thinking food, dude.
No, DoorDash, you gotta go shopping for people and everything. I know people who've done it.
You can even Uber liquor to your house.
I'm so out of the loop.
There's an app that just delivers liquor.
So if I want some Dollar Tree, I like my Dollar Tree chips, right?
Yeah, you can get them.
You could just go give me just a bag of my Dollar Tree chips.
Yeah.
If you want to spend $10.99 on a bag of $1.25 chips, yes.
Damn.
It can happen.
I guess it's a lane for everybody, huh? Wow.
Stacy said, this dude I used to date sister didn't go out in years. It was scary. Yeah, listen, I guess homeless people are shit out of luck if they got that. I don't know. But ain't no excuses. Sir, sir, you really need to get outside more and browse this thing called the internet.
Because if I need something, I'm gonna go run to the store. I'm not thinking, let me pay somebody. First, maybe because I'm more frugal, but I'm not gonna pay somebody extra to go run to go grab. So if I need gas, what happened? If I need, you gonna go pick up my car, go put gas like that'll be next. You can fill up somebody's gas tank.
I'm sure there's gonna be something.
It might be. I mean, we're spoiled here in New Jersey, right, Mike? Because we don't have to pump our gas. but I'm pretty sure if I live somewhere else and I could pay somebody to pump my
to
gas,
go fill up your car, to fill it up and then bring it back to your house. Y'all lazy.
When they be coming out like, give me $1, I'll pump your gas. I kindly get them $1.
See, it ain't just me. Stacey
No,
thought the same. We thought it was just food too. I didn't think you could do all that.
You can damn near DoorDash a doctor. You need a doctor, they'll pick you up a doctor and bring the doctor. It's ridiculous.
No, they ain't doing all that.
Everything. Everything. But this is what kills me. They always want us to stimulate the economy, right? They always want us to stimulate the economy. And in a lot of ways, a lot of these apps are taking away jobs because nobody's going to the actual establishment. So what's happening is that they're hiring less and less people.
Well, during the pandemic, a lot of, especially at the height, a lot of restaurants survived by just doing nothing but takeout. My favorite barbecue restaurant, they didn't allow anybody in. It was just orders online, come pick it up. Orders online, come pick it up. And I guess that worked for them, and they kept it that way. You can't go in there and sit down even now. You got to order and take out.
So the huge businesses were able to create these DoorDashes and these Uber Eats and all this other stuff to take away from, small businesses and people being able to work regular jobs. That's why I tell people all the time, you want to save jobs in America, stop going to the self-checkout at the supermarket.
Tell that to Lady Q. She have a cart full of stuff. I said, I'm not with me. You're not going to have this full cart and go through self-checkout. But the self-checkout lines be really long. People love them. Yeah.
But
they love those self-checkouts.
And that is the nonsense.
That's why it's only one line open.
But if you don't want to deal with nobody, you want to just do it yourself and not deal with the cashier.
But this is why it's a ploy. Let me break it down why it's a ploy. Okay. Number one, self-checkout was supposed to be the speedier way. It's no longer the speedier way. There's normally a longer line now, and there'll be maybe two, whatever they have open. It's normally like 2 registers they have open. That will be empty. That's what
just said. It'd be like only one cashier working.
It'd be one cashier there. Okay. So not only that, but the local grocery stores, supermarket, whatever you want to call it, ShopRite, are getting hit with tons of thievery because it's the easiest way to shoplift. One person standing there watching everybody.
One slide through for me. Ring one for you.
Yeah,
but I guess they had to outweigh their theft versus paying employees
because
and the speed of service.
Bullshit.
So so
they have insurance.
That high.
They have insurance, and they got one person looking, so they don't give a damn. But now they started complaining. Now everybody's complaining. About it.
The Walmart person came up to me one time and looked, and I got offended. And what you're not gonna do is come over my shoulder to see if I'm really scanning this. Why did you pick me?
That's her job. That's their job.
No. Why?
That's their job.
No. Now I don't want nothing. Now
all right, put it back.
I don't want nothing.
If you put it back,
Hey, Black ain't putting nothing back.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna walk right away. You're gonna have to put this back.
Okay.
Then I'm not showing you no receipt when I'm not. I'm literally anti.
All right, well, you going to jail if you don't show.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to jail. You're not going. It's not against the law.
Yes,
I got my receipt. It's not against the law to show my receipt.
Dog, I've seen people get arrested.
You're not. You're not.
I've seen people get arrested.
How? Because you're not putting your hands on me.
On their hands.
How you gonna stop me?
Everyone.
Dog, people get arrested for not showing the receipt.
No, that's not against the law to show you receipt. That's a store policy. They want to see it.
I've seen it.
No.
I've seen people get arrested.
You've seen people get locked up.
Yes. For Walmart, for instance,
every time I'm waiting.
Train their employees not to be. They're supposed to not be confrontational. But there are people who take their job a little bit too serious when it says to ask for a receipt. If you walk out and say, I'm not showing you a receipt, they technically are not supposed to harass you and detain you for that. They're not.
And what you know what they do? This is what they do. This is exactly how it happened.
I'm with you, Stacey.
You didn't want to show I'm not saying, I'm just telling you once again back to what's real.
It's not a law, Mike. It's not a law.
Listen,
leaving Walmart and
what happened?
You're gonna get locked up if you don't show a receipt.
If you would listen,
and if I knew I was stealing,
let me show you what happens. Let me show you exactly what happens every single day. The cops stay outside in the parking lot, and they wait for this confrontation, and they wait for you to say you're not going to show it. What I'm telling you is what's real and what's right. Okay.
Then the store would have to declare that they suspect you of stealing something.
Okay, Y'all
not going to randomly just check
So this
me.
is what happens.
It's not happening.
So then the cop comes, Mr. I'm not going to show it, right? Mr. I'm not going to. So then the cop shows it, and the cop says, "Can I see your ID?" Right? He takes your ID.
What
and then
crime do you suspect me of committing?
This is what I'm saying. Y'all want to. I'm not saying y'all. Okay, y'all go ahead. Y'all gonna get people arrested because this is what happened. Old girl was sitting there and was like, "I paid for everything. I'm not showing you shit." Cop came. Can I see your ID? Shows the ID. What's he do? He runs the ID.
Yeah, he's looking to see if she's wanted.
And now, if you got problems, and guess what happened? They put her right in the car.
Oh, because she had something pending.
So what
she
I'm
had
telling
a
you
warrant or whatever it was.
It's great that but I'm telling you, y'all, the entrapment.
But I'm not even showing my. Call me what you want.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they get sued a lot because their policy is not law.
Yes.
It's not the law.
Walmart has been sued a lot for this. Their policy.
And I'm telling you, what you're saying is right. But what I'm saying is real is the shit that they actually do. So if you walk in there and you like, like if you pay for everything, I just show the receipt here.
No, why? You're not violating my rights.
No. So far down in my pocketbook, and I get them to look like you better not even ask because I'm keeping it moving.
No.
And sometimes they'll and what they do is they profile people, and if you look like okay, they let you go. But I'm telling you, right here in Mount Laurel, the cops stay in that parking lot simply for the people who decide I'm not going to give you the damn receipt. They sit there just for that.
And if you have nothing on your record,
you're a prisoner of the man, Mike.
Make you show a receipt.
Listen, I'm just telling you, if you on probation, what you don't want to do.
Oh, I get it. And if you're on papers, you
on child support,
if
you on child support, and you behind on child support, let's just say you behind on child support. You ain't no old girl went to the court. Guess what they doing? Get in the car. I'm just letting y'all know what the scam is. I told the story when I bought the flat screen TV. What are the flat screen TVs? They asked me for a receipt when I was walking by, and I said it was a black chick. I said, really? I don't have an issue because it's just someone trying to do their job. Yeah, it's not the person's. The person ain't doing nothing wrong. I don't want anybody to make my job difficult, so I'm going out of my way to do. If you ain't steal nothing, I just show the receipt. Here.
You try to say that to me, and I said, I don't give a damn. I'm walking. I said, you stay back here if you want, but I bet you me in this cart, we out. I said, well, I'm just going to take these bags in my hand because you could try to grab the cart, but I'm going to take these bags because you're not going to touch me. I'm keeping the push.
And then when the cops come,
I'm already gone. By the time you call the cop, I'm already in
the
car.
Parking lot.
Mike, I'm going. Either way, I'm still walking.
And you going, and they got your license plate.
Okay.
They got your license plate on camera.
What crime did I commit? Yeah, they can have my license plate, but what crime?
You keep talking that talk, and
what
then
crime?
But now what I'm saying is you have created this whole dilemma.
I'm going to Walmart today just because you said that, and I'm going.
Go ahead.
I'm going to keep walking. And every time I'm walking out, I said I'm waiting to say something to me because I already got in my mind what I'm saying back as I'm still walking, or I'm just going to outright ignore you.
I agree, Lady Q.
I'm just listen, y'all.
Day in my mood.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go knock yourself out. Y'all
why have self-checkout if you're going to be checking random black people receipts?
You don't even want people to look around you to make sure that you're self-checking out everything. You got an attitude with that.
Yeah. Well, don't have it then. Don't have it.
A self-checkout means somebody has to watch you check it out. You just do it yourself. They still got to make sure you pay for it.
That's why I don't go to the stores too often, I guess, then, huh? So, but when
How do you don't go to the stores and you don't DoorDash? Which one is it?
No, I don't. I went a couple times with Lady Q and I said, this ain't for me. Like, because it's
but
too
this
much.
Is the funny part. This is why Jay Black be so full of shit. When he's on the flip side and he's the person running the business, that motherfucker will be running everybody's receipts.
No, well, that's different.
Yeah, that's the hypocrisy. Now he wants his money.
But I have to understand the rules.
Now he wants his money.
No, not necessarily. It depends on the rules of the parameters to understand.
If somebody sneaks something in somewhere and you want to check a bag, now you want.
Did you bring outside snacks in here, sir?
Oh, but
whatever. If I was running Walmart, I would probably understand and have a different system.
Of course you would.
I would have systems in place to understand.
And you'd have them cops in the parking lot. If the cops said you want us in the parking lot, you'd have them in the parking lot.
I could
you absolutely would.
Lady Q said we argue every time we go outside.
Yeah, because she wants something. You just don't want to follow the rules. No, I'm not following everybody's rule. Of like, is it against the law? If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to bow down and change who I am and give in to what you want.
Down. They want to know if you pay for your stuff.
I'm being me.
They want to know if you paid for your stuff.
I didn't break no law. I didn't break no rules. Then
you gotta. How do we know you paid? How does a person know you paid if you don't have a receipt? That means everybody could walk in there.
You need to change your systems then. You need to figure it out. Don't have these self-checkouts if I can't utilize it. And then you stop me, delaying me. If I wanted to go through all that, it went through the cashier. So if this is set up to be used, let me use it.
But you have to prove that you paid.
No, I'm not doing it.
You have to prove, Jay.
I ain't got to prove nothing.
That you paid. You need proof of payment.
I don't.
When you get on a plane, when you get on a fucking plane, you got to show your pass, don't you? You got to show a pass that you actually paid to get on the plane.
The same.
Yes, it is.
They got to scan you to get checked in. That's the procedures. That's normally you scan.
And they got to make sure that
they don't know that who I passed off to or somebody else.
They need to know that you're the person on the plane.
They don't check ID at that point anyway. They just check
the boarding pass.
The boarding pass. The boarding pass, they're not.
But you have to show it.
Yeah, you show it. They scan it.
Why? Because that's their system. So you'll bow down to that system.
No. That's
bow down, boy.
You just need to stay home, Jay Black.
Bow down. Bow your ass down and show me that boarding pass.
You always think of rules don't apply to you.
He does.
I do. If it makes sense, I'm good with it.
Well, you
if it's a law, of course I'm going to be a law abiding. But like Mike said, if you're on papers, you got to move differently because you can't have contact with the law. So I get it for those people that may be on papers. You don't want no smoke. You don't want to speed, and you don't want nothing.
You don't even want to you a regular person who's in the rears for something, and you ain't even on papers. You're just in the rears, and you ain't even know your girl went up there and put an injunction. All of a sudden, your ass in jail because you ain't want to show a receipt for stuff that you paid for. You ain't want to show a receipt for stuff that you paid for.
Speaking of receipt,
I'm not gonna live my life scared.
Go ahead, Mo. What's the receipt?
Wait, you got no, you ain't got to go, right? You got allegedly.
Receipt says that was the segue.
Oh, so speaking of receipts, go ahead, girl. Go get it before I get into this Magic Johnson nonsense. Go get it.
Allegedly with Sexy Mo.
That is concise. That is a concise.
A little bit better.
No, I like that's straight to it.
In and out.
Straight to it. You got it.
Maybe if I do the applause afterwards, it'll make it up. All right, go ahead, Mo. Before I get irritated.
Halloween is over, but
thank God the devils and goons and grumblers
clowned and dragged on the internet. The internet is undefeated. He posted a picture on Halloween. He went to a Halloween party. He posted this picture of him dressed as Jim Jones. He was dressed as a vampire. And then he put in the caption for people to respond. Basically, what's my vampire name? Now I'm gonna need you to pan in on the top. For all my people who are from Mexico and they know that headpiece, normally women wear that, right? Right? Normally women wear that. Then I go down to his neck and I see the garter thing on his neck with the jewels and stuff, and I'm like, it's giving me very, very femme fatale. And so of course everybody clowns him. They still clowning him and dragging him from Halloween. Even Dave East and Fab got into it and said, "Scooby, Shaggy, is that you?"
Wow.
And Fab is going to have a field day with this because if y'all remember, they dragged Fab for dear life when he came to the gym dressed a certain way.
Yeah, he was coordinated.
Talked about Fab and the way he was dressed.
He was coordinated.
Questioned it, talking about he looked fruity. Somebody called him a bi-curious vampire.
Aren't vampires bi-curious anyway? Aren't vampires supposed to be fluid?
Hey, that's new to me. I don't know.
I don't like vampires, but
yeah, they clowned him.
Yeah, this is a little suspect. That I wouldn't picture Jim. Yeah, that's interesting.
And they said out of all of the costumes that you could have chose, Playboy, you chose this. So yeah, the internet is relentless. It's over, but they still dragging poor Jim Jones.
That's why I don't participate in any of these holidays. You can't win to lose. Like
poor Jimmy, he was just trying to have a little fun,
trying to look like a
mix it up
vampire
a little bit, and they ain't letting this one
your
go.
Blood. I suck your blood. Suck whose blood, Jim? Whose blood you sucking, Jim? I hate it.
Vamp life. It's vamp. Yeah, all right.
Yes, it was all playing into the whole y'all know his line, vamp life. And so he was trying to play on that, and it was kind of a miss, so to speak.
All right. I don't play them games. I don't even know why grown-ups still get dressed for Halloween. I don't even get it.
Like, a lot of adults do it. Diddy was Batman. He was Joker last year was dope.
So,
he did Batman this year.
He did a whole spiel on how he got banned from doing the Joker, being the Joker. They sent a 6-letter thing to him. I guess the people who cease and desist. We be too intense with this. I don't know.
Well,
then
speaking of intense, speaking of intense, Khloe Kardashian right now is very intense. And she's aiming and shooting at her mom. She's upset with Kris Jenner. She's saying that she's never heard, and as a manager, she's really coming down on her about how she treats her in comparison to the other kids, like Kim, Courtney.
Oh, really? Wonder why that is.
Kylie.
I wonder why that is, Khloe. Khloe's the one beefing, right?
Yes.
I wonder why that is, Khloe.
Right now, of course, we've all heard the rumors throughout the years that they ain't got the same daddy. And that she's the black sheep, no pun intended, the black sheep of the family.
We know what it is. Come on.
And she feels like she never gets the credit or that she deserves. She feels like she's a smart businesswoman, but her mother doesn't give her the credit like she gives Kim or even Kylie. Look, because Kylie is taking off. Kylie has a tremendously successful makeup line.
Wasn't Khloe always the ugly duckling out of all of them? Wasn't she the ugly duckling?
She was my favorite. Khloe, you're my favorite.
She got so much
always
surgery.
had outer body issues. Like she's always, and she talks about it. She talks about her insecurities. She talks about her weight. And having to go to the extremes of, controlling her weight gain and what she looks like. She works very hard at her body. And
she's my favorite.
She wasn't your favorite in the beginning because it was always Kim and then Courtney was always the top two.
Between her features, her weight, she always felt like because she didn't look like a Kardashian.
Actually, my top 2 Kardashians forever. Khloe's always been the person that I thought I would hang out with. I never thought I'd hang out with Kim. I never thought, Kylie is super younger than me. I never thought of that. I always thought of her as the person that you could hang out with, that would chill with you via. That's why Lamar Odom and she rocked with a Tristan Thompson, which probably wasn't a good idea and all that other stuff. She looked like the cool chick out of all of them. She looked like the cool one that you can hang out with. Now, she's my second favorite. My actual favorite is the one who's married to the drummer.
Yeah, that's Courtney.
That's Courtney. I like Courtney, but once again, I like Courtney because
I've never seen Courtney with a black person. But go ahead.
She's not even in the mix. Like she's not in the mix like this.
Courtney, Mike. Speaking of one of your favorites, Courtney. Her daughter. Courtney doesn't like Tristan. Number one, and she's very vocal about how Tristan.
Yeah, I would understand.
Yeah.
But you gotta support whoever your sister is rocking with.
No, I don't.
You ain't gotta publicly.
I ain't gotta support it.
No, I gotta publicly say.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I'm sorry, Mo, but
she's very
I don't.
Not
if you running up in chicks and getting chicks pregnant and all this other stuff. I ain't gotta.
But if that's who your sister chooses,
I don't care.
Ultimately, you and your sister want to not talk. Y'all not going to talk.
Then we not going to talk
so
because
what's
you're
more
crazy
important,
right now.
Not having a relationship with your sister?
Because I'm not going to sit around and co-sign this dude doing what he does as a brother. I'm not going to co-sign that. So
she's been very vocal about it, and so much so that it's trickled down to her her oldest daughter, Penelope, the one that she has with Scott Disick. So Penelope, there was, I don't know if you watch the Kardashians or follow, but she was talking one day about Tristan possibly being at this family function. And so they looked over at Penelope and asked her, like, hey, Tristan's coming. Is it okay? Like, are you going to be okay? And so, Khloe has admitted, Courtney has admitted that, hey, she gets that from her. She gets that probably the attitude about Tristan from her because she's very vocal about not liking some of the decisions he's made that put her sister in a bad light and in a bad way.
It's one, like, if you make one mistake, I get it. But when you on a regular playing her out and making her look crazy,
right?
That's a whole, like, it's just a regular basis. Like, I don't know about him coming to a function. If you want to bring him to a function, but if you ask me in an interview about him, I'm not gonna sit there and co-sign like, oh, he's yeah, hey, that's my dude. That's just,
right.
how does that make you look? That you co-signing a dude that's been dragging your sister, and that's probably half the reason why Kris Jenner can't market her properly. Because you listen, the reason why Kim Kardashian gets marketed by Kris Jenner so hard, because whether you like it or not, Kim Kardashian is an actual gangster. When your mom allegedly has something to do with a sex tape that sets off your career and actually watches the sex tape and edits the sex tape and tells you how to make the sex tape better.
No, they like this. Your body looks better from this angle.
And you do that, you're her number one gangster. You're willing to do the hit.
Going for round 2 because I don't know if this one is going to sell.
Right. That's why that's her favorite. And the reason why those two are her favorites, and why? Who makes the most money? The people
and they're more malleable when it comes to listening to her advice.
Right.
Whereas, Chloe is a very strong-minded person. Not saying that the other young ladies are weak, but they're more malleable to what Kris Jenner says.
You're going to tell me Chloe ain't got a different father even after all the surgeries. You're still going to tell me Chloe
got the same. When OJ is your daddy.
Well, she's standing out with a different hair color. Just looking at the different in this picture.
She doesn't look like, she's never
and
had,
I like her.
That black hair. She's always had like a brown tone, blonde tone mix, but she's never, and I mean, the other two girls are not actually Kardashians.
Yeah, there's something. They're, whatchamacallit?
Jenners, Bruce Jenner.
They're Jenners, but
I mean, not Bruce, Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Well, when he was the father, when he made him, he was Bruce.
Either way, they Jenners. Yeah, interesting. But Courtney, the one in the white, Mike, that was the one. Yeah.
I always like Courtney. I think Courtney, but listen,
Kris is actively encouraging Chloe to take Tristan back. So Kris wants her to take Tristan back. She wants them to be the happy family. She got the same baby dad. 2 kids.
So let me get this straight. You mad, Chloe? You're my favorite. Now I'm gonna change my mind. You're my favorite, but Chloe, you're gonna literally complain that your mom hasn't focused enough on your career, and your net worth is $60 million. Now I know that's chump change compared to Kylie and Kim Kardashian,
right?
But ask yourself, what do you do? Like, what do you do? The mastermind.
She makes appearances. She does a lot.
And I like Chloe's my favorite.
She got a clothing line or makeup line or something. Oh yeah, what does Chloe do?
Chloe had a show at one point outside of the Kardashians. She did this fitness run which she takes very, very serious. She does like a lot of magazine appearances. It's mostly a lot of appearances.
So it's not like a niche. She doesn't have. Her niche is being a niche. Like, I guess
that's all they all do. Yeah. They all are niches that mastered niches and became billionaire over niches. Yeah. Chloe has a good
American clothing. So she got a clothing line. I guess good American clothing.
A few things, but it's not up there along the lines of what
Kim or Kylie
or Kylie have mastered or whatever in their brands. So
all right. Well,
I can see where she could probably feel like she's not being pushed up there enough by the mom if she's not making as much as.
But that's sad to go through all that surgery just to try to fit in because your other sisters are getting more shine, they look better. I don't know. That's a lot to go through all that, and she's still clearly emotional and need therapy. If she's venting about her mama, didn't treat her the same as the others, so I guess it's deep.
Just gotta find happiness, girl. I don't want to sound like Charlemagne right now. You just gotta find happiness right now.
Speaking of someone who needed to find happiness, we talked about Britney Spears and her book coming out. And drum roll, please, because
I don't know. You got a drum roll, Mike? You got a drum roll, right? Go ahead, Mike. Oh, Mike got sound effects.
Britney Spears in her first week sold 1.1 million copies of this damn memoir.
Wow.
Superseding
Wow.
well over what
Prince
Jada
Harry?
did.
Oh, Jada.
Yes.
Poor
So,
Jada.
and she's coming in a close second to Prince Harry, who did 1.6 million with his memoir. So it's safe to say that she hit her mark.
No, she hit her mark. And just the quick thing about Jada. Now, I heard conflicting reports. The report that I reported that I had talked about, I ain't report. I don't call it. I do report. We're just talking. But Charlamagne did go on there and say that the book did do very well. And he said, I just don't know why. I guess the truth, this just is not as interesting as the lies. So I think Jada's book did a lot better than what we thought it did.
She didn't do 1.1.
No, she didn't do Britney. Britney, you know, Britney cracked the code. I mean, but you know, we because of what we've been into our entire lives, Britney has never been a mainstay of interest for us unless it was about some craziness. Like we weren't Britney fans. We weren't going to Britney concerts. We weren't listening to Britney. Well, we weren't at the club. Well, and
you ain't never been to no damn Britney Spears concert.
And it's a damn good concert.
Really?
Afro Queen says she downloaded the Britney book. But we got to realize she was one of the biggest stars in the world at one point. Yes. And that core audience has grown up and is now in our age range, and they want to know.
Yes.
They want to know. So shout out to Britney. Britney, hey, what are we gonna do? Well, you made your money, and like Mo had said before,
her childhood home is up for grabs too for like 1.3 million.
The childhood home, look at that.
Yeah, so they cashing out.
Look at it. So is that it, or you got another one? If you got another one,
that's it. I'm good. I'm good money. That's it. We're going.
Because I want to get your opinion. I just have a question. It's not a relationship. Okay, here it is. Because you got to get out of here, and then I'll talk about this Magic Johnson thing. People are stupid. Okay, I just have a question. This is an observation. This is just an observation. I'm not saying anything is wrong or right. I'm not saying anything is wrong or right. And there are two things with this. But I'll start with the observation. Why, in this observation, do I feel like female athletes seem to be becoming more masculine and male athletes seem to be becoming more feminine? Is it just me? Is it just me? That when I watch female athletes, they seem to represent more masculinity than the male athletes. Now, when I watch the male athletes, they coming down the tunnel before a basketball game.
We'll press out.
I'm just asking. And if y'all watching, y'all let me know. Because I'm confused. And I'm not saying anything is wrong or right. I just need to know everybody's opinion. Do you agree? Why you agree? What is going on? When I'm watching this sexy Mo, I'll go.
I think that sports now, number one, it's always been a whole fashion show. Like before the game, seeing what the players are wearing and things like that. I think now, the more athletes who are coming out of the closet, I think that it's normalizing, especially with social media. I think it's starting to they're trying to infiltrate and normalize what their off the court practices are and incorporate it into the game.
Because I'm confused. Is it coming out
to celebrate themselves, be yourself? You got Nike ads telling you to be yourself. And I think that it's trickling into sports. So I don't think that it's something that wasn't there. I just think that it was something that wasn't celebrated in that space. And I think that they're now starting to become more comfortable with celebrating what they believe and what they like in these non-traditional spaces.
So Mo, what you're saying is that male athletes are coming out, or is this just fashion, or are you stating that you think male athletes are actually coming out and using clothes as the segue,
as the expression and segue to their fluidity? I really do. Yeah.
All right, let's go to Mr. Anti. So Jay Black. How you feeling? Like what? I'm just throwing out just the observation, y'all. Just y'all can join in if
honestly,
you.
I think people are trying to be their true authentic selves, and this is because the society that we're in is more acceptable now. So Jimmy Butler can have his hair, how we showed the other day, pressed out, and he's not worrying about it because it's hard for people, to, I guess, give him some problems or beef or anything like that in today's society. So they feel like it's like somebody about to break up a fight. So now you want to get husky because you know somebody there to break it up, versus if wasn't nobody there, you ain't going to do it. So he knows that people's going to protect him, so he can do it. He can be comfortable who he is. And I think that's more so what it is. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to go the direction you thought I was going to go, because I get it. The society,
No, not yet. Not yet. You haven't gone there. You haven't gone there yet. But let me just ask you, your favorite team in the world are the Eagles. So you find out that Jalen Hurts comes to training camp with the press out, and he's going. He's coming in with the very fluid outfits on,
the Birkin bag swinging.
So is that affecting your fanhood?
No, I mean, to be honest, it would. I mean, if I'm being brutally honest, it would, because as soon as he takes a play off, or he takes a sack that wasn't needed, those references are going to come out. If we just being honest,
is that a him problem, or is that a fan base problem? Is it a problem with the fans? Are the fans just
football is not a soft sport, so you can't be soft and feminine playing football.
Whoa. Double back on that, because we do have women who are soft who play football, right?
What? I ain't never seen them. We have in the NFL. I'm talking about pro sports. I ain't talking about the little.
So are you saying that women?
All right, you about to go somewhere left. I see what Mike did.
Professional?
I see what he did.
Are you saying
I do nothing.
I see what you did. Not professional. That's
almost sucked me all the balls all the way in.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to be gender neutral. I'm trying to understand sexuality from gender. I've been working on all that stuff and just trying to mind my business.
So I'm not coming at you.
And I'm trying to mind my business.
I'm just saying, are you trying to imply or infer that football for women, the women's league is not a professional?
No, it's just trying to get your cheeks out is entertaining. That's why they dress the way they dress. That's the real answer.
So I've seen these women play, and they play hard.
Yeah, that's hard, right? With your cheeks out.
Hard.
Mo, how can I take you serious when your cheeks are hanging out? All we're looking at is your ass. Let's be honest.
No, they play. Right. They play.
Now, Jay earlier in the show said, I don't follow rules.
Right.
I'm not going to follow your rules, but he is trying to follow the gender.
It's 23. You can't fight it no more, Mike.
Wait. But you won't show a receipt to prove that you paid for something, but you will change your stance, your moral stance and beliefs because somebody else's rules. Just to be clear, I like consistency on the show. Just to be clear how inconsistent that you really are when it comes to certain things. Now you all of a sudden don't want to be your true you. Because your true you,
I can be my true me, but I'm not going to put that on someone else out. Like, I'm not going to verbalize it to that degree. My inner thoughts are my inner thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I want. That I want the inner thought. I want.
But when you give your inner thoughts in 2023,
are you following rules? Huh? You following rules?
No, I'm not following rules. I'm trying, I guess, respect.
Oh, you're respecting rules.
Other people's perspectives, and even though I still have mine and standing firm on them, but I don't necessarily have to verbalize that piece if it's going to be detriment to you.
And be clear, gender norms.
How is it detriment? Just because you feel
by societal norms. Gender norms are driven by societal norms. We are predisposed to what's appropriate in society, right? That's how we really form.
Wait. Say what you said, because I think I so vehemently disagree with you. Gender rules are what?
Gender norms, so what we consider gender norms, meaning women in skirts, men in pants, right? I'm not talking about who you identify as.
Okay. All right.
The outer appearance. that's driven by society norms, right? Because in our society, we say
Put Lady Q back.
men aren't supposed to wear skirts.
Right.
And so I think that because you're brought up that way and understanding how gender norms are formed, you're brought up that way. Your mind is already clicking when you see a man outside of what is traditional.
Okay,
it does,
so
and best believe,
and I have that.
It's the difference between sexuality and gender, right? We all know that.
Lady Q says the problem is people equate hair, clothes to sexuality, and they don't always add up to that.
Yes,
they don't, but they do. They don't, but they do. Because if y'all see me wearing a dress, or y'all see me wearing something,
that's why
you guys are going to assume. You're going to assume
that you're gay or bisexual.
Maybe Mike's fluid. Maybe
Mike doing something,
tapping into his fluid.
And I'm gonna say
Mike's a freak, as the White Howard calls
it. If I sit up here and say, no, I just hey, I really wanted to.
You want to rock a dress today?
I want to rock this sun.
This is what I wanted to rock.
This is what I wanted to rock. And you see, I still got the Air Force Ones on. I'm just saying. So
someone
I think it does add
that is ASAP Rocky. If you notice, a lot of times he get clowned. They'll put a meme side by side of one of Rihanna's skirts, and her wearing it at a different time and him wearing it at a different time. But he's very much into fashion. He's very into fashion. No, and that's a good point. Lady Q says, if you see me wearing a baseball hat and a base basketball jersey, you won't think I'm a lesbian.
If I see you wearing it all the time, I'm gonna be like, Jay, something we need to talk about.
Or is it a certain mannerism that comes with the attire? So if a woman asks,
certain haircut,
but when you say, and I'm not saying that, I am saying I'm fuck this, whatever. The norms, right? So when you start getting these rappers and athletes feeding into a European norm, isn't that a way of those in power are trying to change the norm for their own agenda? Like when you're trying to change the norm because you're like, okay, let's see how much we can influence society right now, and let's start changing the norm. So like, hey guys, wear this, you put this on, put that on, because I don't understand this whole, like, there are norms. So what are we trying to say? We're trying to say we want to break every norm. Is that what we're trying to do?
I think that people who have their own viewpoint of like what they want to be and how they want to look, and they don't want to conform. I think that's one of the larger issues, is that people feel like, why should I have to conform? If this is what I feel comfortable in, why do I have to conform? Because society says that this is normal. What if you're not normal? What if society norms are not normal? That's why I tread lightly on when I say use the word normal or normalizing, because what does normal really mean?
Well, normal should be your own personal decision on what, but it's not. Normal is not, because you can have an activity that you claim
normalizing is normally set by social, whatever the socially acceptable thing is in that society you live in.
Okay, so back to the clothes. So Lady Q said if she wore a jersey and a fitted cap, we wouldn't consider. So if Lady Q, you saw Jay Black wear a blouse.
Not a blouse.
A blouse.
You ain't say what he said, a blouse.
A blouse.
A blouse.
What would you be thinking, Lady Q? What would you think then? I just want to know, since it's just about norms.
Is that the double standard, the male female aspect?
And so even with that, there it is, because a female can wear a throwback jersey and a cap, and no one really looks twice, right? Especially
actually, it has some sex appeal to it, to be honest.
Perceivably feminine, or what we consider feminine. Wouldn't think about it twice, right?
Yeah, until we found out the brat was trying to tell us something.
Yeah, but the moment we see a man as something that is, society deems as only fit for a woman, yeah, there's a lot of backlash. There's no second thoughts in it. Your mind immediately darts to what?
Yeah.
Their sexuality, and who they identify as.
All right, so because Mo got to go.
My blouse.
Lady Q said, "Is it my blouse?"
I think it'd be worse if it was your blouse. I think it would be worse if it was your blouse. It wasn't just he ain't go out and shop for it. It was worse. So real quick, and this is where I mean this is getting so confusing. And guys, I don't understand why we do this. So a guy named Clay Travis, he has a sports podcast. And it's not just sports, there's a lot of stuff, but he has a lot of sports that goes on. He put up a challenge. I don't even know what the point of this challenge is, but this is where this is going, and this is where heterosexual guys start. If not, I'd wonder what bitch. Well, he might have bought it. Maybe he went to Walmart and he didn't show the receipt.
What did Clay do?
So Clay put out a challenge to the WNBA champions, the Las Vegas Aces, and said, "I have $1 million that I will put on the line that I can get a high school male basketball team state champions of my pick. I choose the high school state champions. I got $1 million that says they beat you." Right? I don't know why guys do this, because I don't know why we feed into the whole. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they just can't be natural differences. I don't understand why everybody. This is what I mean about the norm. I don't get why they just can't be natural differences. Serena has actually. Oh, Mo's gone. Okay,
Mo gotta go.
All right, Mo, be safe. Make sure you get there. Serena Williams actually stated, because John McEnroe got in trouble because he said Serena Williams would probably be like ranked 100 something in the men's league in tennis, and Serena came out and said, "Yeah." She said, "I can't play with the dudes." She said they're serving at 130, 140 miles an hour.
Oh, just physically, her body can't. Yeah, I mean, because I know she has the masculine, muscles and all that. But yeah, no matter what, she can't be a man. Yeah.
I just don't understand why there's such a intention to try and just be like to fight against certain things that are just certain things. Like
genetics is genetics.
I don't get it. I don't understand I don't know why this offends people when we talk about it. I don't know. I don't know why people get upset. Listen. I didn't create this universe. And even when y'all were talking about the Pro Football League, but anyway, this guy Clay has put $1 million, and he was like, he's been called the Jack. Now I don't understand what he's trying to do.
It's never going to happen, though. Yeah. Oh, what is his end goal?
But he made a good point. He said, if we made this happen, the ratings for this would be higher than the WNBA ratings have ever been.
Yeah, pretty funny.
He is so dumb. WNBA players, practice squads are men. Okay, so Afro Queen, you believe the state champions, high school state champions, can't beat the Las Vegas Aces?
No, I mean those females are going to be taller, so
no,
it's going to be
no, they're not.
The men's high school. We said a high school men's basketball.
We're talking about the state champions. He even said,
because they're about to go to the league.
The state, well, they're going to college. They're going to college.
Some of them could. Well, I guess now you got to.
Yeah, some of them could go to. He was like, they don't even have their average.
I guess it's like this Kobe from high school went right to the league, so it could be like
Tracy McGrady went from high school. LeBron went straight from high school. Jermaine O'Neal went straight from high. And we're talking about the state champions. We ain't talking about your local high school team. So he did make a point that would be the highest rated WNBA game ever if they agreed to it. I would watch.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know what we try. I don't know what we're trying to prove, because if the Las Vegas Aces are in their 20s, 25, what are we trying to prove? That young men can beat older women who happen to be young also? Like, I don't know what to prove, but I would watch.
Yeah, I would watch.
And then last but not least, the thing that irritated me the most, they made a big announcement. Magic Johnson's a billionaire. So what?
Oh, he's a billionaire now?
He's a billionaire.
Okay, Magic.
So what? Oh, Magic. I don't understand what.
Oh, they say he's the fourth athlete. Why does it matter about an athlete? I guess Magic Johnson is the fourth athlete to become a billionaire.
Who cares?
Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Tiger.
I don't even know why this is big news to average people like us. Who cares? My whole life he's been filthy rich.
Maybe because he was supposed to die in the 90s after he came out with HIV.
And that is my point. You want to impress me? Tell me what he said to Cookie to stay, because this don't impress me.
That's what you want to know. That should be the headline news.
That should be that. You want to impress me? Don't tell me you a billionaire.
Magic Johnson breaks his silence.
Tell me how you got your wife to stay after the diagnosis when you admitted to cheating every day and you was having 10 women after the game and all this. Tell me that. I don't understand. This is such a distraction. Like, so what does that affect for us? What, we gonna get another Starbucks?
Then he got movie theaters too. Imagine
we're gonna see it. We gonna order another movie. I don't get. To me, this is the most nonsensical, if that's a word, thing that they put in front of our faces and make us go like, "Oh, that's great, Magic Johnson, billionaire." Why is it great? Well, he's a black man, and what? And how is that changing anything for you?
Well, maybe open up other doors to other people. I mean, you got more, because I'm sure it's lopsided with billionaires in the world. There's a whole lot more that don't look nothing like us. So the fact that we got our fourth athlete that's African American.
He owns part of the Commanders, the NFL team, the Command. Okay,
that's a good milestone, though.
Well, I mean, so instead of $800 million, he's worth or whatever. What they say, dude's worth now something. So it's Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tiger Woods. I don't care.
Now we can add Magic Johnson to the list.
I don't care.
And he got to be a good businessman to be a billionaire. So yeah, I get the news. I get it.
I can't.
But I get what you're saying too. Let me find out what he said.
Yeah, I don't even understand what the big deal is. Like, one person, I can't say it the way they said it because they're much smarter than me and their vocabulary is better than me. And he was on a podcast. I should have the man's name. I'm sorry when I start reaching for stuff like this, but I watched the podcast. It was interesting. He said, you know what? There's a point where at this point we can't say we don't have it to change our communities and our society. We can't say we don't have it. We can't say we don't have the financial means to do it. We do. We do. We do have the financial means to change the educational system amongst black and brown people. We do. Got a ton of it. We got a bunch of it.
To change the entire okay.
Even if one person did one city, they said, you know what, one city. We are going to focus on one city and we are going to put our superpowers together and we are going to change the educational system in the inner city. We are going to change that. We are going to revamp the entire system. We are going to open up the schools that we are going to open up. They are going to be elite, and they're going to be elite, but not just elite in just the educational system, which is crucial. Not just that, but elite in the environment that these kids are going to have to live in around these schools. And we're going to make that a full-time commitment instead of opening up some more Starbucks. And I'm just bringing that up because we're talking about Magic Johnson. We do have it.
But I think we want instant gratification, and something like that that's what 10 years in the making for you to see the product of your results. Yeah. So to do that, to focus on Philly and say, all right, we're going to take the city of Philly. Yeah. We're going to invest this money, the education system, we're going to do it. But they're not going to get a return on that till that generation is there.
Oh, so they're not going to get a return on it. Okay.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, for people, they want to see it. They want to see it.
Policy is all controlled by people who run the politicians and have the money to successfully change that. But I'm not going to get into that because that's a long story. But I'm saying, just in saying I'm going to change your environment that you live in by, we're going to have a master plan, because you had a master plan to become a billionaire. And our goal is to make one city safe, to market against violence, and make it that we're going to make your neighborhoods. We're never going to change your rent. What you're paying now, you're going to pay. But our goal now, this is a huge task, but becoming a billionaire was supposed to be impossible for Magic Johnson. Becoming a billionaire was supposed to be impossible when Michael Jordan got cut from the high school team. Becoming a billionaire was supposed to be impossible for Tiger Woods being a black golfer. Supposed to be impossible for somebody to leave
take $100 million and invest, do what he needed to take care of that.
And you get your billionaire friends and say, we're going to focus on this city.
And you give me 100, you give me 100. How much more do we need? Yeah.
Well, now we're going to pay. And guess what? That money, you're going to have to work with the police. You're going to have to use your money leverage to work with the police. And then we're going to find out how much people really want to change things. Because opening a Starbucks in the hood, it really don't. Listen, it's nice. It's cool. There's some jobs. Some white chocolate cappuccino, which I like. It's cool. But we can't say we don't have the money. We can't say we don't. We do. But I don't want to get depressing because I don't want I don't even want to get into.
But getting black billionaires to invest like that, it would take. I guess it takes certain people, certain leaders to all rally together and say we're going to make this change and we're going to put our money where our mouth is, and it's probably a tax write-off for them too. But I get what you're saying.
I would love them to just buy a block, just buy one block.
But there's a reason why they haven't. It's something that we're missing.
Yeah, of course there is. You know, I've never claimed I don't have the answer. I just know we have to.
Because if you're a billionaire, would you go back to your neighborhood and start there? Like, why did Kanye do something in Chicago to help Boom or Magic, wherever?
But it can't be just them by themselves. It has to be a group thing where it has to be a group situation. Like what we do is we see interviews with Jay-Z going back to Marcy Projects. But then Marcy Projects are still Marcy Projects. So what was
is it the mindset of the people too? And I don't know.
That's what I was getting. Because then when restrictions and all of a sudden these people decided we can't have drug dealers and we can't have violence, then I would love to see when the pressure was put on us to actually change our mentality, how that would work. Like how that would people be willing to change how, because poverty sucks and struggling sucks. But in order to get out of it, that mentality has to change. And that's where I wonder when the table's turning, like, okay, your streets are safe. You're not paying any extra to live in a place that we have rebuilt. Now it's up to, because a whole mentality has to change. But I didn't want to bore you with that. I just thought I just thought it was something. It was just something on my mind. It was just an observation. Just an observation.
You got it off. You might have changed one person. Each one teach one.
You know. So hopefully we'll see the state high school champions play the WNBA champions. I'm just playing. I don't care. If you want to check me out, you can check me out on Power 105 on Fridays in Kansas City. I do a segment. It's called Funny Fridays with Michael Shawn and Shay Moore Morning Show.
105
tomorrow. You should be watching the show tomorrow, but just understand you can always get the app Power 105 in KC for hip hop and R&B, and you can check that out. You can check me on there. On Mondays, you can check me out with Miss Jones in the morning on 94.7 The Block, and that's an Odyssey station. You can get the app. 94.
That's what I did. I checked. You did a top 3. I watched in through the app or whatever. Listen, and you did a top. Wait, give me a second. It was a top
I hate
3.
about social media.
Yes, hilarious. Top 3, but you never did that on here. But I digress. I was like, he didn't give it to our people. That would have been dope. You could have did a replay.
I'll do it for here. It's because I'm in a different realm when I'm here because I'm hosting over there. I'm like I'm just the co-host coming in. Play the video.
Stacey, I need it in an MP4. It won't upload. It's too large of a file.
We talked about it, Stacey. We did play some of it.
We played it through the phone and we rewind back. But yeah, I want to get it uploaded to play it the right way. So
how do you need her to send it again?
MP4, Stacey, is email it or resave it as an MP4 file, something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
This has been fun, y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow morning. Don't forget
tomorrow is Friday,
night.
Right?
Tomorrow is Friday, Thanksgiving night. I'll be at the Fire Hall Union and the Union Fire Hall. That's exactly what it is in Mount Holly, New Jersey. Get those tickets for you. For yourself and yours and others, and I will have the link. I promise. I'm gonna post it so y'all can get tickets if y'all in Jersey, DFW. Just thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for supporting. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness, and never let anybody take it from you. And everybody pray for each other. Pray for me that I have a good day at work today, because it wasn't a good day yesterday, and I'm really, so I'm trying to have a good day, and I hope you have a good day. Yeah. All right, we're going. Yeah.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo. feature, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends are back.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Going nowhere.